Hey, good morning, Natsa. Coffee time? Yeah. Good morning, guys. Sunday morning. Let's have a coffee together. Good morning. Good morning. So, how is everyone, huh? Coffee is so good. Outside is like cold and raining. Natsa, good morning. Natsa. Morning, guys. Sunday morning. Let's see what everyone is doing. I enjoy your videos. I'm happy I can help. Medic Vines. Yeah. Natsa, good morning. What's the weekly report? Mike, just crazy. Yeah, some crazy stuff are going on. I try to finish the video with the second part. We check testing the PTM pads against the normal thermal paste and liquid metal, and I don't know how to finish. I don't know how. The last video which I did it, comparing the thermal paste to thermal pads, I got so much hate and dislikes, I have to take out the video. So that video is private, not even for members. So I was about to do a second video. Then I found out actually a YouTuber with over 10 millions, actually over 15 millions of subscribers. He reviewed liquid metal against PTM, and on every test, PTM was overperforming the liquid metal. So he got like higher clock on PTM pad compared with the liquid metal. Of course, he's selling his own thermal PTM thermal pads. Well, you know, when you have that kind of fan base, how you can overturn something like that when the liquid metal is like 10 times better conductivity wise compared with a PTM pad. So on my test, PTM pad was performing kind of worse compared with like MX7. So I'm not sure how a honest video can help me. Good morning, good morning. No power, MOSFET changed, but still stuck. Depends what MOSFET it is, because if you have a MOSFET on a power supply, you have a shorted MOSFET, and okay, you found a shorted MOSFET and you replace it. It means nothing. You have to think, okay, what happened when that MOSFET got shorted? And you'll find out, wait, 19 volts has been sent on that power rail. Then, yeah. PTM is just more convenient and resilient for the people they never touch inside of the computers or laptops. Yes, it is. It is. It is. For that people, yeah. But for like normal people, which they can, you know, take out the heatsink, replace the thermal paste, clean the fans, clean the heatsink. For that people, it's not. It's not. It's not like. It's not an improvement at all. Tom Cruise, nu știu despre ce vorbește. De liquid metal pe cupru? Trebuie pus pe cupru, e cel mai bun pe cupru, dar nu o să pune pe nickel. Doar că vând ei cupru cu nickel pe el, dar aia nu înseamnă că e cu duș întors. Nu există conducător mai bun de căldură decât cupru. În niciun caz nu poți compara cu nickelul. Dar da. Sorry guys. Trying to explain a point. All volts are available, 19, the CPU is heating, what can be the issue? You see, that's a case where I will not move forward. You have a dead CPU, dead chipset, broken solder balls, broken tracks, you don't know. That's the thing, you don't know and you can't check. So that's a no-go job for me. English, please. Okay. The question was about, liquid metal on copper. And that's the best place to use the liquid metal on copper. I mean, I'm not going to use it on nickel, right? Because nickel has the same conductivity. No, has like 6-7 times its poor conductivity compared with copper. So if I'm going to use the liquid metal, I'm going to use it on copper. Of course, it's a no way back, yeah? It's a no come back from using liquid metal on copper because it's bonding with copper and it's creating alloy. But from here with, going to, wait, you can't use liquid metal on copper, it's a long way. I'm sorry, I'm using liquid metal on copper, I have no issues. What is the best liquid metal? Any. Same like with the thermal pads. Even if the fake or copies thermal pads, PTM, are doing the same job. It's not really a big difference. Sorry, how to fix phone firmware dead? Wish attack? Not sure. But I'm gonna tell you a typo. You see a dead phone, okay, it's dead firmware. I would think it's very unlikely. It can be like something else being dead, but just because this phone is dead, you are assuming it's a firmware issue. Hard to say. Silvio, yeah, indeed. Slightly better silver compared with copper. Of course, it's more expensive. But silver is actually oxidating more easily compared with copper. TPS 5570. TPS. I think it's a IT 5570. It's not TPS. TPS are different kind of chips, are not easy chips. Good morning, guys. More people here around. Good morning. RTX MX4, I bought it. I have RTX MX4. I didn't test it yet, but I have it here. What do you have planned for the week? I have a bunch of jobs, probably more videos. I uploaded like every day a video this week. And probably I'll do it even next week. But as you've seen, if you check on the date, you can see jobs are basically like from every day and shorted capacitor everywhere. I didn't get anything else than shorter capacitor jobs. I want a shorter capacitor jobs. It's boring. But I upload them because are fast, are fun, and anyone can do it. And yeah, just having a skill like spotting a shorter capacitor, not by eye, by actually, diagnosing with a power supply or multimeter. Anyone can do it. You don't really need that much knowledge. You need to recognize part of the circuits to know what you are doing. But otherwise, it's fun. Good morning, good morning. You didn't get anything else? I get different kind of jobs. Unrepairable stuff like the CPU, the chipset, or coming on no picture, flash the BIOS and still not doing anything. Yeah, this kind of stuff. But my daughter passed the navigation exam with 100 mark, which is the best. We want live repairs. Thank you very much for your donation. Thank you. Live repairs. Yeah, we can do that. Trying to get a job lot. Yeah. The seller has very good reviews. Kolek, about what you are speaking. What seller? I have a laptop with a message the BIOS is bad and cannot be found. Not sure if you get a message, doesn't mean the BIOS it is working. Because otherwise the laptop it will not boot with a bad BIOS. Have you stress tested tools? Yeah, a lot. We test a lot of tools, especially from Temu. IT5570, I know has to be programmed. That's what I know. Good morning. Do you have a flat rate? Yeah, flat rate. Yeah. Just to look at the PC. Normal customers, I have a £25 diagnosis fee. Companies and computer business, I'm not charging a diagnosis fee. Good morning. Good morning. Coffee, guys. Coffee. Anyone finish the coffee? Drink your coffee. So, any questions about this week videos? Don't I'm okay getting criticism, so feel free to comment any video. What coffee do you have today? The Starbucks one. Morning, morning. Can a laptop has 21 ohms on the parallel with the GPU and still turning on? 20 ohm is kind of high for a GPU. Usually they have like 0, 1 ohm. But if it's like a small GPU chip, then it can have 21 ohms. It is turning on and it's just freezing completely after a few minutes from startup with glitch effects on the screen. I mean, that's not a really proof actually you have a GPU issue. But just to separate the things, you can disconnect the MOSFETs from the GPU and VRAM and should work on the integrated graphics. And you can see if it's still freezing. What's the weather outside? Raining. Raining. I see Dark Horse is making progress on battery stuff. Cool. The more competition, the better products on the market. That's cool. I will advertise it for free if he's coming on with a solution. But I don't think that it will gonna happen. Or if it will gonna happen, it will be a paid solution. Wind and rain as usual. Yeah. Happy Sunday, Sorin. Thank you. Do you ground yourself when working? Ground? Huh? Like to strap yourself to ground? No. It doesn't make sense. You are in the room, and everything from your room has exactly the same potential. You know what I mean? You can have different potential in your room. The people got wrong the things with the grounding. Grounding is on factories doing phones or the other stuff because they have a band. Yeah, the stuff are moving, and that band is getting, how is called? It's getting charged with potential voltage, and yeah, that's why they are wearing a strap. How old are you? Does matter? Is that important? Good morning. Have you quit vaping? I have my vape here. Can't do it. Can't do it. How do we need to apply the Christmas discount? I have tried and it gives $1 discount. Lucian, you sure about that? I will ask. Yeah. Meanwhile, we are still waiting for the promised hobby license for an NLBA. What hobby license, Sylvia? Did you get the hex beam? I have hex beam. I said I want a spider beam, which is a free element thingy. Good morning. Morning, guys. Dear Sorin, lately I got so many fails in repairs and lost all permanent customers. Any tip for such a bad time? failing to repair is not a skill issue, like electronic skill issue. It's a selecting issue. Yeah. So your problem is you don't know the jobs you to pick up for repairs. So basically, you are picking up everything without saying no, right? If I will do something like that, probably I will end up like you. And it's not about money. It's about, it's depressing. You have like 10 laptops, and from 10 laptops, you fix one. So I will say, try to get a skill on selecting what to repair and what not. Try to give you like a precise time to diagnose the things, like 10 minutes to diagnose. If I can't figure it out in 10 minutes, then most likely I will not do it in 1 hour. Things like that, and try to optimize this part of the business, yeah? The laptops you get for repair. I have a listen, I have a business, and they try hard to work with me. Okay, so they were sending me only, I swear, only their CPUs, their chipset. That's all, because they had a team, yeah, and they could not fix. They will send it to me, and he sent once, twice, 3 times, and I said, no, man, all are dead. I mean, what you are sending me? And the guy was that rude, and he said, sorry, but what do you want me to send? Shorted capacitors? And I was like, we're in England. We are charging like £50 per 10 minutes. What do you mean? You send me dead chipsets and dead CPUs? I mean, they thought, Sorin can do it. Yes, Sorin can do it. Of course, they stopped sending me things. Like, we're in England. I mean, what do you expect? It's even hard for me to choose, okay, on this one I'm gonna do some research, download a BIOS, try a BIOS. It's hard because the percentage of fixing that is under 50%. When it's under 50%, usually I say no, if I have under 50% chance to fix something. But yeah, I think some people, they watch too much YouTube. That's what I think. Yeah, I have even crazy people ask me to upgrade the RAM on MacBooks, and it's like, yeah, yeah. You don't have new chip? Yeah, okay, I don't have. Even if I have, it's not worth it. Not here. It's too much time, and I cannot charge that sort of money for it. Even if I have brand new, it's not worth it. If you give me like brand new, it's not worth it. Not in England. England is the worst. It's not the worst. It's the second worst country for repairs. So even if you have brand new chipset, it's not worth it. The time. But in any other country, definitely it's worth it. Even second hand. Even taking the chip from another board, stuff like that. But not here. Here, the repair people, they have a hard life. Sami, is the second time you ask me the age and if I'm old and stuff like that. I'm married, so I don't know what you are looking for. Which is the first country? Switzerland. Switzerland, they have what? They have a higher economy compared to UK. Switzerland. Yeah, if you want to make money, move to Switzerland. Then is the UK. Yeah. Why it's worse in England than here, where I am in Belgium? Economy. here, like the income you get, because the laptop they have the same price, right? So it's about the money you get. How soon you can buy a laptop? So here people work one day, they can buy a brand new laptop. It's just, it's about the economy. Hello, Solina. I live in France near. Okay, and I get laptop for repair. Some they don't care about the repair, the price of the repair. Well, depends. It's how if you can afford to push it. You can afford to push it. Like, okay, so that laptop is 200 brand new or 300. I'm gonna say 400 for the repair, and you'll get some customers, but most of them they'll say no. So if you can afford to lose customers, then you can say like a higher repair price. Yeah. Electro rep. Yeah, I believe that's the problem. I believe that's the problem. But I'm trying to make everyone happy on the channel because I seen here like people they are like hobbyists and businesses. I was on Switzerland. Life is expensive. It is. I'm not saying it's not expensive, but you still we get that money every month. You are paid with that sort of money, which maybe you spend them on the rent or on the life, or maybe you buy a brand new laptop. Yeah. So yeah. Isn't that hard to move to Switzerland? I mean, I swear I will make the move, but the language is one problem, and that's all. There is no other problem. They have like nice weather. They have summers. They have snow. Yeah, I heard they are friendly with people moving there. I watch your videos about the motherboards from 8 years ago. You seems way more chill out these days. Yeah, I was younger there. Yeah. A lot of people live in UK now. No, I'm not gonna speak about this. No, Mike. No, no, no. I'm gonna tell you one thing, Mike, because you are British. When I came to UK, Romania and Bulgaria, they have special condition. The thing is, the people they were selling was special, but for me, it looks like normal. So what we have to do in order to get a national insurance number is came here, yeah, work, then go with your work paper, work as self-employed, yeah, go with the work paper to the National Insurance Office. I remember I was here on Kent and showed them how you make money. So I went there and I got the taxi driving license, and I went there with the papers and I showed them, look, I'm working here in this company, I'm self-employed. I'm using this money for petrol. I'm making this money every week, and that's how I got my insurance number. That's what I'm saying. And for me, it was looking normal. I mean, you came in a different country, they want to see how you are doing. Well, you can call that special condition, but for me, it was normal. That's all what I have to say. That's all what I have to say. So, yeah, I didn't feel offended. I thought something like that being as normal. And that's how I got my insurance number in 2012. Yeah, 2012. That's all what I'm saying about UK. So whatever the other people seems to be offensive, for me was normal. Clearly, the country want to see how you are doing. I mean, how you gonna make a life if you cannot work, if you cannot get a job. Yeah, I have a hobby repairing and selling. Okay, Mike. The problem is not coming in a boat. The problem is the vetting. Yeah, you get good people. The door should be open for good people. People they have education. They are which they are how is called assignment to the society. Yeah, they should be received with open arms. So I believe it's a vetting issue. It's nothing else. Many people don't repair in Switzerland. They prefer to buy something new. I know, I know. That's crazy. I know. The higher is the economy, the the more people they will buy new stuff. That's bad for us. I mean, look where the society is moving. Yeah, soldered SSD. They have no chance. They have to fix it. So even if the computers are cheap, they have to fix it, like MacBooks. Yeah, I know, Mike, but the worst thing on Windows, I'm not sure how it's on Windows 11, but Windows 10, I have news here. And I always have news here on the bottom of the screen, which they pop up, and I have somehow to disable the news. It's easy to disable. Yeah, but I kind of like the weather and yeah. I have multiple monitors, and whenever widgets I leave on Windows 11, it will show different temperature on different monitors. Okay, that's funny. I don't know how this works because the weather on my phone, which is the same phone like Diana phone, it's iPhone 16, I believe, or 17, not sure. Anyway, the weather is different. So two phones on the same house, but the weather is different. Yeah, slightly different. So probably they have different servers they connect. What's the difference between hex and spider beams? Hex, you get two elements. And on the spider beam, you get three elements. It's like Yagi. It is a Yagi. It's just, it's on the round thingy. I have a friend who has a spider beam, and it's crazy. Monero mining? I never mined something like that. Taskbar settings, widget. Okay. Okay, Tom. Yeah. That's why yes, exactly. That's why you need a real thermometer mounted outside. Exactly. Nothing is precise. I would say more than a thermometer. And you need like a meteo station with wind and all that kind of stuff, like rain and wind direction, and yeah. No, I don't have a weather station, but I was watching, to get one. The coin you get from having an antenna. There are a lot of coins you can get from having an antenna, but never heard about Monero. I'm sorry. Do not get a overextension, make one. I mean, yeah, if you have time, you can make one. Good morning, good morning. It's not about farmers, AV. No, listen to what I'm doing. We have 3 pets on the house. And from this is coming a lot of hair. Yeah, we are hoovering the house every day. Don't get me wrong. But when the wind is coming from the north, that means coming from the other side of the house, so I can take everything that is not only the hair, the dust, the dust out through the front room, the south room. So I'm watching the way how the wind is going, and I have like a big electric leaf blower, and I take the old dust outside from the room. So it is important. The wind. I always watching, the wind direction, and I'm using the same, leaf blower, electric one, a powerful one, and I'm taking the dust out from the cars, from the house. Yeah, because no matter how much you hoover, you can't take every dust. You can't take the dust, or you can take it out if you hoover, but not that much. But blowing it with like high pressure, it will, go on the air and you can take it out if you have wind. Milan, no, but I'm planning into. Good morning from Greece. Good morning. What kind of dust blower? It's a leaf blower, electric one. I bought it from Amazon. But it's powerful enough. You can take easily. You take easily like the dust out if you have wind, of course. Santo, thank you very much for the appreciation. Thank you. Which chat apps do you use often? Discord. Get a purifier on every room. Tricky. Yeah, the purifier, it will purify. It will filter the light particles. Okay, light small particles. It will filter. But heavy ones, they will not do it. So the heavy ones is like hair, is like, you know, heavy dust particles. It will not do it. So you have somehow to take them out. And yeah, the wind blower is great for something like that. Do you pay the TV license? No. I paid many years, but I stopped the TV license on the moment I sold my TV. Is P channel MOSFET gate 25? No. The P channel MOSFET usually is like few volts, like few volts under 19. About 10, about 7 volts, something like that. So, you people finish the coffee? Um, was looking to show you something, but don't remember what. I have a. Is there a way to get out stuck heatsink screws? You cannot take out the screw, but you can take out. You can take out the socket of the screw if it's with solder on the motherboard. Depends. If it's with solder, you can desolder actually that thingy. Yeah, but that's an expensive tool. I mean, for my leaf blower, I pay like 40, 50 pounds, but it is powerful enough. If you get like a Makita, you need a battery also. They are not selling the device with the battery together. Empty desk, you seems to finish. No, I still have a lot of work. I think it's a bot because every time it's writing exactly the same thing. Even on the last live stream, you remember? Not sure what is that. Bad VDSD. Not sure what is that. On the PS3, the people are not interested on PS3 here. Not even on PS4 anymore. What you're fixing today? It's Sunday. Probably I'll enjoy the day. Spend the day with my family. Are you good at using electronic microscope? Never seen one. I seen on YouTube electronic microscopes, but no. It will be interesting to buy like a faulty one, fix it. Yeah, they're expensive. They have that oil pump for air, which is expensive to create a vacuum. Where you can find program files for specific companies' programmable chips on our Discord and forum. RX 888 worth? No, no, I sold my one. No, buy the other one, the how it's called. The one I have here. I made a video about that. I forgot how it's called. I made a video on my other channel. I think it's Sorin the Ham. Which I never upload videos there, but I did upload a video comparing. Yeah, I found it. AirSpy HF Plus is better compared with RX. Okay, so I did an interesting test, yeah, but it's not only about the. You don't have to subscribe, yeah. I'm just giving the link for the people, the guy who asked about the SDR receiver. I made a test and I play a signal and I send the signal and I receive the signal, yeah, like weak signal. And yeah, the AirSpy, it's a lot better if you combine the AirSpy with the software, with the SDR Play, I believe it has like a good noise reduction filter. So So you sold it. It didn't work. It did work. Just check the video. You'll understand what I mean. Do you have a faulty NLBA? Yeah, I do have a faulty NLBA board. I'm taking components from it. Where does the name come from? M0 is England thingy for advanced license. It's M0 right now. Or it was when I took the license. Then Oscar Papa Alpha, not sure from where. It's just random thingy. Because there are not that many available. I don't remember, to be honest. Oscilloscope needed? On a digital board, no. MW0? MW? I never heard about MW. MW. Wells? Okay, I heard about M0, G0, or G something, M something, but not MW. Yankee Oscar. I have a friend, it's Yankee Oscar 3. I have a friend which is Yankee Oscar 6. So it's not only 5. I work on smartphones repair, but I love watching you working on laptops. When I have like good eyes and dexterity, I work on phones. Okay, I understand, Mike. Thank you. I didn't know that. Camera termică pentru hobby? One second. So for a hobby, a thermal camera like this one, this is the Unity 120. I can't see anything, I swear. I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. So this is perfect for a hobby. Unity 120S. Yeah. Eventually, go back on my Temu videos. Maybe you can grab a discount code because people bought this camera under $50 when I published the Temu video. I have a lot. They text me on Discord, oh, I bought it under $50, and they thank me. Yeah, this is good for hobby. Yeah, even for repair, not only for hobby. It's just it's cheap right now. I got it, 80 euros from your coupons. You see? Yeah. Or you can have the one I'm using, the P3. Yeah. Discount is working for every country. Should work for the country where Temu can ship. If Temu cannot ship on your country, then it will not work. Again, the wave sound. Shorted. Yeah, you're right. I never think in this way. Yeah. I'm from Georgia. Okay. Good years. Yeah. Why do you, Sami? The sound of the quail, the whinnying sound. My job is data recovery for some court cases. You see, that's an interesting job. Yeah, for court cases, data recovery. Yeah, should be, exciting. To know your repair, it will decide a fate. Huh? I got my username from Sorin Vape Coils, Parallel Coil. Do you know Vietnam? Yeah, of course I know. I wasn't there, but I know the country. It's like detective, digital detective. Yeah, it is. So, no comments about the this week videos. No questions. Nothing. I'm not gonna get angry if you ask something. Thermal Master code. Yeah, check the on every video. I have a Thermal Master link. I seen a lot of comments regarding the battery that use battery. After only one charge cycle in this charge cycle, that battery got over 50% capacity. Just to let you know. The camera I show is very expensive. I told you how you buy a chip. You go on my Temu video, you new phone, new email, you create a new Temu account, and you apply the coupon, £100 coupon, and you buy that camera. That's how you do it. Do you think it's safe to for a motherboard to replace the BIOS? No. No, it should be fine. 2.4 3 volts, about the same thing. Should be fine. 2.4 volts battery, it was on the Sony, old Sony boards, if I remember. Was a hybrid battery, 2.4. Do you still use the Mini? Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, the plate is great. For like phone repairs, yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, I'm not sure, depends. For me to work with the plate, it's tricky because if you have to work under the microscope, then you have to pull up the microscope. That means you have to be even higher than the microscope. So it's tricky. If you work a lot under microscope, I would say take a flat plate because this is too high. That's the only problem. Yes, but charging circuit. They are not getting charged. They are not getting charged. Even if they are getting charged, doesn't matter. It's a 2.4. It will never push more than 3 volts. But I don't think they are getting charged. Coffee all gone? Yeah. Can you bend back CPU? Yeah, I fix a lot with bending back the pins. Even if you cannot bend them back, you can, solder, but of course, under microscope. Good morning, sorry. How are you today? Good, good. I mean, kind of rainy outside, but we are fine. It's just, having the coffee. I just finished my coffee. Or use, and you will get. Yeah, it's not about the working distance, Silvio. It's about you have to be higher than the microscope. I think the working distance on 0.5 is fine. But if you have the plate here, then you have the microscope here, and the microscope is long, and you have to be over the microscope. What is your opinion on the RAM crisis? I think the crisis will be ended soon. That's what I believe. I seen the Chinese people, they start few factories based on the RAM crisis. Yeah. So the world is not stopping just because they are selling the RAM to the AI. Yeah, I think I remember that job. I have a cheap electronic microscope. Okay. So that was the coffee from the Sunday morning, huh? You know what is funny? So all this effort is for the people to generate more rubbish and fake AI videos and yeah. I mean, I bet 99% are just stupid things requested to AI. AI is here to stay, probably. Do you repair Microsoft Surface? No, I'm not repairing any Microsoft Surface stuff. I stopped repairing Microsoft Surface and MacBooks. Not anymore. AI videos are funny. Yeah, but that's why we have a RAM crisis. Where you give instruction, you have on the description, you have a code, right? To apply that code to buy it for 100 off. Not sure. I don't remember the promotion. I don't remember. But on any video, you have a link on description. They want people to use cloud machines. I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with the cloud thing. I want to store the things on my computer. I'm not happy with the cloud thingy. I mean, everything is like you upload it to cloud. You are not own them. It's are not yours anymore. Theoretically speaking, yeah, are still yours, but practically are not. Can you work without schematic? Huh? Is thermal camera very important to have? Yeah, it will help you to find some faults. Yeah, it will help you to find thermal camera. It's a must, especially now when you have new stuff. And yeah, why stop repairing Macs? I'm losing more than I make with Macs, and just because of the time taking the board out, putting the board back. Let's say you fix like 50%, but like always, I have to spend at least a half an hour. Take the board out, put the board back, and I have to do everything under the microscope. And yeah, that's not good. And Macs, they are coming from computer business, and computer businesses, I'm charging like 50%, and it's not worth it. And I'm dealing with BS like PD controller chips, which they are from the same board, same model, and are not working. I don't need this in my life. No, I'm fine. Not sure I understand. Graphic ship. Not sure what it's a ship. Pay another one for strong. Not sure what is that. You mean like what? Like the foam, the paste, the chip? He meant the chip? Oh, graphic chip. Okay, got it now. Okay, okay. No. That's the short story. The long story short, no. Yeah, yeah. Graphic chip, yeah. Beautiful people, beautiful people. I'm happy everyone is here having a coffee with me. South Bridge, cheap. But where you can find it? The problem is where you can find it. Now you have CPUs with the North Bridge and South Bridge inside. No, listen, I got a lot of comments about oscilloscope. I have oscilloscope. I can't use it. It's digital electronics. Digital, you have 0 and 1. You check with a multimeter. There it's 1 or it's 0. It's not useful. I wish I can use it. But for what? The power supply are not getting, wrong, like wrong wave shape. No, it's not sure for what I can use our oscilloscope on my videos. It's not like on the past. Barbecue, like 5 degrees outside, 6. That's how much it is, 64 gig? It's $800? Maybe it's time to sell my RAM, actually. Screen BIOS communication, you can, but how that can be helpful. Let's say you screen the BIOS. You can see if the BIOS is speaking. I made a video about that, how you can see if the BIOS, if the chipset is requesting, information from the BIOS. But that's all. What you can do more than that? PWM? No, that's not helpful. On PWM. If you don't have it, what? You come with a 3.3 and same thing. Like the way I'm doing with the screens. On the screen dim is supposed to be 3.3 PWM. You just strap it to 3.3 and yeah, you made it on. Diagnosing the PWM? No, the PWM don't goes wrong. I never found a power supply which went wrong. Even if it's going wrong, what can happen? It's getting hotter than usual. It's not supplying enough voltage. Well, it's not happened. It's very rare to find something like that. PWM power wide modulated. Wheat. Yes, sorry, wheat. Sorry. Yeah, wheat. Pulse wheat? No, it's power. Must be power. Pulse wheat? Okay. Okay, I got it. I got it. Even power is right. Because that's what is modulating the power, right? Huh? Depends how you are looking at. Because finally it will modulate the power. That's why we have capacitors on the near to the high side MOSFET, right? Milan, it's good to have a freedom of selecting jobs. You have somehow to select jobs. I know it's not good. Let's say you don't have enough jobs, so then you don't have the power to select. So you will get everything. But you will get quickly depressed about, things you can't fix them. Okay, guys, I will say, thank you for having a coffee with me. I'm gonna try to bring nice content. I have a hard job to do today. I have a random fault on a laptop. Coming on, then different time it's not coming on, even on the battery. And I said, no, sorry, I can't fix it. And the guy said, it's a business. They said, yeah, but you can have one look one more time to see. Yeah, and I have to check. I have to double check that job. Yeah, random faults are hardest to be found, just because they're random. Happens randomly. Yeah. Onboard RAM? No, it's a gaming machine. It's a gaming machine. It's an old gaming machine. Intermittent. Yeah, that's sorry, not random. Intermittent. Yeah, yeah. That's the name. Please don't make repair tutorials. Members only. They went for public for months. After months, I made them for members only, which is fair. Okay, guys? Have a beautiful Sunday. Enjoy the day. And I'm gonna try to upload something nice later. Yeah, let me see if I get right that job. I will edit the video and gonna upload it. It's a nice video. Okay? It's Sunday? Yeah, it is Sunday. Easy pizza? I don't think it will be an easy pizza, but yeah. Enjoy the day and thank you one more time for having a coffee with me. Means a lot. Bye. Bye.